Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here with the American School of Hypnosis. And today I'm going to speak to you about 3 important things that need to be present in a successful hypnosis session or in creating a successful hypnosis business, whether you're a practitioner or an instructor. If one of these 3 things is missing, that can be where problems arise. So let's go ahead and get started. The name of these 3 things, I put them together and called them the triangle of success. Now, a lot of times I speak about this in our hypnosis school about having I guess you could say a successful session. But as I explain this to you, keep in mind that this works not only to have a successful hypnosis session, but also in your business. And the reason I teach this is occasionally people will call me and they'll say, I did a hypnosis session with this person and it didn't work. And I'll ask them, what was the person's commitment? When you do a hypnosis session, matter of fact, on our intake sheet, it has a scale of 1 to 10. And you should ask your client, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your commitment level? 1 being I could care less, 10 being this is my absolute, my last resort. I don't know what I'm going to do. And you want to see 10. If it's a 5, they just don't have the desire. That's missing. So look at this triangle, okay? If you don't have the top, it's just going to fall over. If you don't have one of the sides, it's going to fall over to whichever way. If you want the strong triangle, a strong session, you need to have all 3. So what is their desire? So with a hypnosis session, what's their desire to, let's talk about quit smoking, to want to quit smoking. Now, the second part is the belief. So what is their belief? Do they believe this can happen? Do they believe you can do it? Now, if you don't look successful, if you're not acting professional, they're going to say, oh, this person can't, help me to quit smoking. It's not going to work. So when the person says, am I going to really quit smoking? Your client says that, and you go, well, I'm going to kind of maybe try to sort of do. I almost did it once. It worked pretty good. The guy quit smoking for an hour. Okay. There's going to be no confidence in you. There's no belief. And, of course, does the client believe they can do it, period? Do they believe they'll ever see themselves as a non-smoker or whatever the goal is? And number 3 is, what's your commitment level? What are you willing to sacrifice or do to have a successful session? Talking about the client again. If you did a session for, let's say you do it for free. Okay, when you do a session for free, what's it worth? It's worth nothing. There's no investment. So picture this person that's trying to quit smoking. He doesn't know if he could do it, and you do it for free. Well, after your session, he's going to feel great. He's going to walk out, and then when he gets the first craving, he's going to go, should I smoke this? Shouldn't I smoke this? Well, they did it for nothing. No biggie. I'll just come back again. So they'll smoke. You see what I mean? There's no commitment. When you do something for nothing, it's usually worth nothing. So keep that in mind. Don't do free sessions if you want them to be successful. But then I get the people, oh, I just want to help people. Okay, it's great to help people, but if you charge them, you're helping them more and you're helping yourself. But if you absolutely don't want to charge someone, let's say it's a relative or a friend, do a little bartering with them, okay? I will hypnotize you to quit smoking, but you're going to help me build my porch, or you're going to take out my garbage for a week, or you're going to make dinner, if it's mom, you're going to make dinner, okay? And it's going to be what I like. But do some kind of trade, I remember when I was doing something in Eastern Europe once, a gentleman come walking over with 2 live chickens in trade, okay? It was kind of weird because I was dressed in a 3-piece suit, but that was very important to them. They were vested. They raised them from an egg. It's hard to say which came first, the chicken or the egg. But anyways, they were committed. So what's the commitment? And not only a little commitment, but the more they commit, the more vested they are. An example, compare 2 hypnotists, exact same success, same quality hypnotist. One charges $50 a session for smoking. The other one charges $250. You being the client, which one are you going to try harder? Which one's going to be more of a commitment? Well, $50, yeah, that's not much. $250, that's going to hurt. If I smoke again, I lost $250. Wow. Okay. So those are the 3 points of the triangle of success. Think about that. If a session didn't work, either the client's desire wasn't big enough, maybe he was quitting for his mother, his brother, his spouse, or, somebody else, or, I really want to do this later. I want to quit drinking, but this party's coming up, okay? So number one is the desire. That might be why it didn't work. Number two, belief. They don't believe they can do it. They don't believe you can do it. And number three, it didn't cost much. They weren't out anything, or maybe you didn't charge them at all. Now let's take this over to your business, okay? If you're trying to start a hypnosis business, doing sessions, selling MP3s, public speaking, there's so many different areas, comedy, hypnosis, whatever the business is, there's so many ways you can make money with hypnosis, or if you want to be an instructor. Number one, do you have a desire? How much is your desire on 1 to 10 to succeed? If you want to succeed, if you're really dedicated in doing it, and you keep that focus, that point is strong. Number two, do you believe you can be an entrepreneur? Do you believe you're a self-starter? Do you believe you can make it with this business? I mean, there's many people making a 6-figure income plus with hypnosis. There's so many ways of doing it. Do you believe you can? If you say, well, I don't know if I'm going to get any sessions when I train, then you got a problem. You need to know that once I'm trained, once I'm ready, I'm going to get out there and market, and I'm going to speak to people, and I'm going to advertise, and I'm going to go to different business meetings and talk up my business. If you're ready to do it, if you're a go-getter and you believe you can do it, you can. I have people all the time asking me, can I be successful in business? There's no way I can tell you. I don't know you. I'm successful in business. I've been doing this for over 25 years, and it's been a very above average income, okay? It's been great because I'm a go-getter. Are you? I don't know. I don't know if when the going gets tough, if you walk away or if you keep on going. That's it. You have to believe. And number three, what's your commitment? This is a big one in building business. Okay, I see people saying, well, I've been advertising. I go, how do you advertise? Well, I've been putting business cards up on bulletin boards, in the bar or in the stores. I've been advertising on Craigslist, advertising on Facebook for free and YouTube for free. See, again, just like the session, for free. If all your advertising is for free, there's not much of a commitment. Okay. When I first started business way long ago, okay, I used to teach that you need to advertise between 30 to 40% of your income needs to go into advertising. Income. I mean, do all the free advertising, but you need to do the paid advertising, the professional advertising that people are going to see. I mean, if you want to be hypnotized for something really important, let's say a panic attack or a phobia or pain management, to go in for hypnobirthing or for any kind of operation, okay, are you going to feel comfortable going to see a hypnotist and you saw his bulletin board, his business card on a bulletin board in a restaurant or in a 7-Eleven right beside the babysitting and dog walking business card, okay? It doesn't instill confidence. I used to tell people, it's like, are you going to go get brain surgery from a person you saw his business card, a doctor, on the bulletin board in the bar room, and it says brain surgery half off? Which half, right or left, right? No, you go see the ones that advertise professionally, of course, and doctors and, people that are, psychiatrists, psychologists, professionals advertise in professional places. And they cost, okay? When I first started business, we moved to Philadelphia. We rented a 20-foot by 60-foot billboard on the main drag right above the stadium, just before the stadium. I mean, I wouldn't do that again because it was expensive. We're talking in the thousands each month for that. But that is branding. We should have put more of that money into regular advertising to get more of an immediate return. But you see, to have a professional business, you need to invest in your business professionally. So what are you doing? Are you doing newspaper ads, which is your bread and butter? Are you advertising maybe on the community cable television? Yeah, you pay for that, but it's not that much, but it gives you great returns. Are you doing mailers? Are you going out speaking to other businesses and other people? Where are you advertising? Maybe trade magazines, depending on the type products you're selling, or what's your niche. If you're doing sports hypnosis, you might want to do it in sports magazines. You might want to get advertisements maybe on the bulletin board, or what those big boards they have at sports stadiums. There's a lot of different things you can do. If you're doing family type things, you could pay to have advertising at the movie theater before the movie comes on. Wouldn't it be cool to see your little thing with the pendulum saying, "Come see me to quit smoking," whatever it might be. So there needs to be a commitment. So even in business, what's your desire? What's your belief? Can you do it? And number 3, are you paying for advertisement, or are you doing just all the free stuff that everyone else is doing and squeezing in your little business card besides the dog walker and the babysitter? So that is a triangle of success. And do it. Think about it. Compare it with the sessions you're doing, if you have all 3 of these with the clients, and with your business. And you'll see a major difference if you start doing it. Now, if you'd like to learn more about hypnosis to become a hypnotherapist and do this to build your own business, take a look below this video in the description. Click on that little More tab underneath there, and it'll take you to 3 options. Number 1, to get our free 446-page hypnosis manual. It's free, that's right. So we don't have the commitment, but the thing is to look at the manual, to compare it with others so you can see that we have the best training available, and then commit by taking one of the other 2 options to learn. Option number 2 is our home study course, where you can learn from home. It's not a very expensive course. It's actually, for what you're getting, it's a great price, but you could even do it monthly for only $50 a month. Think of that. Take it monthly. As you do it and you see how great it is, then you can pay it off and just do the whole thing at once. Or option number 3, which is my favorite option, go to one of our live trainings. You don't have to travel anywhere. We do it right here on Zoom. Can you imagine that? So just come right here on Zoom and watch our live training. You can do it from home. You can do it from the office. You can do it from the beach, because all you need to do is watch us on any internet-capable device. So you can even do it from your cell phone. And it's on weekends. It's only 6 days, so it's 3 weekends. And you can check, like I said, option 3 below will give you the dates, the times, and everything. And we record each day. So if you can't make some of the days, you can go back to the recording that evening or whenever you're available, and you can catch up. But think, you're doing it from a cell phone, so you could be doing it while you're fishing on the beach or anything, because you can watch. We've had some pretty interesting little squares here on Zoom where we're watching people cooking dinner, driving to work. One lady was doing dog walking. So you see her walking through the park. It's kind of interesting to see this. So that's right below here. Go ahead and check that out. And I appreciate you being here. It's because of you folks that we're successful. So thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.